This is the SVD podcast. I'm here with VJ.
Yep.
Should.
What it do?
Special guest Sauce.
Yes, sir.
And I'm David. And I want to know something. Who the hell has been stealing my damn Amazon packages?
Go ahead.
Listen, I'm really upset because I have had three or four.
Why you got a camera?
I have a camera. And I've shown it to the police. And you know what the police say? We'll look into it, but we can't promise you anything.
I would say the same thing too if I was a cop.
Yeah, because they don't want to investigate where my packages are going, and I want to know where my packages are going.
You know you should do? You ever seen those videos on YouTube where the guy sets like traps and then when they take something like it explodes in their face?
Who has the time?
Yeah, who
DJ?
the fuck got the time to make some shit like that?
I gotta work.
You right? But you say so if it happens to you like 3 times, that'd be hilarious if they just like, oh, there's a free package and it just blows up in their face.
I can't be setting up traps everywhere.
VJ, keep that microphone close to your mouth.
All right.
There you go, just like that.
Closer.
I think
Closer.
that's as
Just
close
like
as you
that.
get.
No. But seriously though, they stealing packages for real?
They're stealing packages.
Where the hell you live at that they're stealing packages?
I'm in a gated community and they're stealing packages.
Well, honestly,
They're
if I was
over that gate.
if I was a crook, gated community packages would be the best packages still.
But you know what? It could be a kid. Probably like a teenager.
No, these are adults.
Oh, these were
Yeah,
adults.
no, come on, kid.
I got a ring.
They see you walk out your house, glasses. They probably thinking like, okay, this guy must stream games. He must be having high tech shit coming in his house. Let's steal his packages. I'd probably steal packages too.
What happens like after they take like? Do you get another package from them or to refund your money or like what happens after they?
Nothing.
I mean, after a while, maybe the first 2 times, Amazon might give you like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, this and that. It might give you something else,
They
but
didn't give me anything yet.
no.
Like it's from Amazon and stuff. Like
it's not their problem.
Wow.
And the cops say the same thing. It's not their problem.
Well.
what?
They say everyone says it's not their problem. It's apparently my problem, and I should set booby traps all over my goddamn property.
I guess so. You gotta be
and snare villains.
Well, at that point, Dave, I'm sorry, bro, but I would have told you the same exact thing because I'm a man of booby traps. I've been pranking all my life, so I would have been set something up for these
You want to set
joints.
up some booby traps at my house?
Yeah, we could definitely set a booby trap in
like when someone comes to take
I want the one where there's like rope on the floor and they stand in the rope.
and then it pulls them up in the tree and they hang upside down.
You want to do some Home Alone type elaborate traps?
Yeah,
Get them hit with like iron right in the face.
Or we could dress VJ up like a scarecrow and then put him on your lawn like he's this full blown scarecrow and then somebody come up there and you attack them. Right?
I don't think I can afford VJ for that long.
VJ's not expensive from what I heard.
Oh really?
How much an hour would it cost me for you to be my full-time scarecrow?
A couple sticks of bubble gum. VJ's not expensive at all.
I know.
Cheap.
I'm cheap.
He's a cheap buy. VJ's like what's the Walmart brand?
You're the great value. That's what
that's
you
that's the joke.
you didn't get it in time.
That's the joke that I was coming with though.
They reversed it on you.
They reversed it on your ass. You couldn't think of the name.
That was a joke that I was coming with. How you just
buddy.
Hey, speaking of, look at VJ's shirt.
Okay.
It says NASA.
Says NASA, and I see a rocket. Speaking of rockets,
NASA is in another country.
Rockets. Yeah, Mad Mike Hughes.
Mad Mike Hughes.
This is a great man.
Okay.
He was.
Time out. BJ, who was that? Do you know who that is?
No,
I think that's the point of Dave telling us who he is.
Yeah.
You know, Dave is Sauce is new to podcast, so he don't know what the hell's going on, but it's
Mad
cool.
Mike Hughes.
Mad Mike Hughes
was a man tried to inform the public that the Earth was flat. So he built a rocket at his California home.
Okay, now I remember exactly what you're talking about.
So VJ, tell us, what do you think about Mad Mike? Do you think the world is flat?
No, absolutely not.
Oh wow, we lost the bet because everybody here agreed that you would think that the world was flat.
I didn't know, but
no, that's absolutely false.
I'm not finished with the story.
Go ahead, VJ.
Mad Mike Hughes launched a rocket, and he was a passenger on the rocket, and that rocket blew up, and he died. And it was very sad. There's a video online. Everyone can check it out. It's on YouTube. It's a pretty sad day. It was a great pioneer trying to find out whether the Earth is flat or not. And I'm going to disagree with all of you. I think the Earth is flat. I think that has been proven.
VJ, why'd you do
I
that?
saw it on my. I saw it on the wall in my classroom. It was a map, and it was flat on the wall. I think that's pretty. It's pretty self-evident from that map that the Earth is flat. Now all these people have globes that are round. I mean, they're just looking ridiculous.
I mean, so what
They're just
happened?
looking ridiculous.
So where's the end of the Earth?
The end of the Earth.
Where is it? If the Earth is flat.
The end of the map.
The end of the map is the end of the earth.
I'm kidding, of course, but
Yeah, I'd hope you're kidding.
I mean, this man was brilliant. I mean, he built a rocket.
Have you guys seen any of his other stunts?
No, I haven't.
No, but I heard he used he built the longest ramp.
I'm interested about Mad Mike. I'm gonna actually look him up.
The crazy
and
thing about it too
see
is
what I
like,
can
so if he doesn't believe if he believes the Earth is flat, I guess he doesn't believe in gravity, because that's obviously what kills
find.
him.
Yes, I
Well,
did.
he built a steam-powered rocket.
Damn.
Oh, that's messed up.
VJ's laughing at death. This guy's an animal. Guy,
It's
really?
okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
He built a steam-powered rocket. So, I mean, I thought steamboat technology was like back in the 1800s,
Exactly.
but apparently he's trying to bring it back. And
Yeah.
I think that was his first problem.
Right.
His second problem was probably that he thought the Earth was flat. His third problem is that he didn't, I guess, he didn't account for blowing up.
Yeah, I don't.
Clear, like, well, I don't think he blew up. What happened is, like,
No,
didn't-
his parachute
didn't deploy.
his parachute flew out as soon as the rocket ship went up, and he flew out next. I don't even know what happened to the rocket ship afterward. They didn't show the rocket
It
ship
just
coming back
fell
down. They just show it looked like an ant. Then it got bigger, and then yeah, that
Wow.
was
You know, at least he died what he loved doing.
This is true.
Yeah.
You know.
I think ultimately everybody want to die with doing what they love, man. I'm a father, and I love being a father. So
I thought, I figured all of us wanted to die having sex.
having
Like,
sex.
having a heart attack during sex.
Yeah, I feel like that's the best way to go out.
With a boner.
With a boner, yes. All the blood going over there, going away from your heart.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fun, right? Shit.
I mean, in Game of Thrones, that was how the little Lannister, what's his name, the little person,
Tyrion.
Tyrion Lannister.
What?
He said he wanted to go out with
That's true, yeah.
with some wine and his cock in a girl's mouth.
Somebody's a big Game of Thrones fans over here. Because I don't
Very
remember.
wise words.
I don't remember him saying that. I don't.
He said it multiple times.
I know Tyrion says a lot of things, but I don't remember him saying that. I don't know. Game of Thrones. There's just so much going on after the way it ended. You kind of forget about a lot of things. So
Yeah.
hell the
I
king.
remember. Did he say winter was coming?
No, he never said that.
He
Well-
never. Yeah.
Well, I mean, winter is coming down for us in Florida.
This is true. I like what you did there. This is very true.
It was a terrible segue.
No, it
Yeah,
was not bad. It was. It took me a while. Then I was like, oh, look
Oh.
at Dave with the whoop whoop.
But you know what? That's all right. We need a little switch up to in the weather. It's been hot. You know, it's gonna be like 49 degrees for the next few days. which is
Yeah,
really
but
nice.
you know, I had plans to go to the beach, to the pool this weekend. You know, catch a little vibes. My daughter's birthday coming up. I was gonna do some water activity with her for her
Oh,
birthday, and hopefully, you know, and it goes away next week because it's next weekend. So I mean, like, but cold front. The plus side, you save a lot on AC. Electricity bill goes down a bit. You know, and that's that cuddle buddy time. You get your girl, you lay up with your, you know, with a girl that you like, and then you chill and you catch a vibe, man. Maybe get some E&J. You know,
Yeah, you're saving a lot on your energy bill right now. It is really hot in the studio right now.
it is hot in the studio
Well,
because
it's
because the topics is fire right now.
It's a
This-
fiery
the-
topic.
It's a
the-
hot box in here.
The studio is literally on
I'm
fire
slowly becoming enraged by the heat.
because we're spitting that fire. Ever since VJ got here, it got hotter. Sipping on that rum.
It's four guys breathing in a room. It's bound to
Two.
get hot.
I don't think David's alive. I mean
He's
Sauce.
just-
I mean Sauce. I don't think Sauce is alive over there. He just sitting there, scratching his what used to be a beard.
Damn.
You know, it's all good
Oh.
though.
I'm sorry for your beard.
Shaved it off, man. You gotta come on, man. You can't be in Miami without a beard, man. A goatee ain't cutting it no more.
That's true.
This is true.
Well, I'm gonna shave soon because this is getting ratty.
Dave, if you shave
You're gonna shave it like completely like
Yeah,
nothing at all,
yeah. What's wrong with that? That's how like 99% of people come into the office.
That is true, but things are changing too. Like,
What
you
do
know,
you mean, like what do
you know, you
think
see more
things are
people with
changing?
beards
Times
now.
they
Times are changing. People are coming in with more beards. So like before, you gotta be like a
Beard
little,
culture.
like you know, like a really clean face and stuff like that too. But I'm like, why? Like, what's the
I
point?
mean, clean face as in your beard taped up and tamed. And, you
No, I'm
know,
talking about where they have like
You don't
no
even
beard.
Have a beard, bro. What are you
Well,
talking
my beard
about?
is nice. It connects.
I don't know about all that.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
You
VJ.
know, some people that use that Beijing. So
Yeah, they sauce, sauce,
Sauce is
sauce.
scaring the hell out of me.
The sauce.
I
Who
thought you
uses
were
Beijing?
taking
Hey.
down the entire
Listen,
system, the whole
Sauce.
the mixer and the computers.
the Havana Cubana, about to knock all that on the floor.
VJ, who used Beijing? Sure.
man, we know some people here that use it too.
Ah.
Hey.
Yeah, for real, I got pictures of people using it.
Nigga, I got some too. What happened?
Okay, you saw guilty. Maybe I was talking about you. I don't know. Anyways,
Crispy
man.
beard.
Anyways, what else we got for us, Dave?
Whoa, we got an Ohio woman who's 36. 36. She is charged by the police after repeatedly calling 911 to complain that her parents cut off her cell phone.
Yo, I love VJ's reaction when you done reading the topics.
Yeah,
he's
he
just
had a
like,
spasm.
he's just like, wait, what? What? Go ahead, VJ. What you got?
Hey, hold up. So two things. You said she's 36 years old,
She's a 36-year-old woman,
and she's complaining that her parents
old in
cut off.
body, young in mind.
Seriously,
So they cut off her cell phone. Like they didn't pay her bill.
Yeah, those bastards.
they purposely cut her cell phone off for whatever reason that they didn't mention.
They're totally messing with her Twitter game.
I'm telling you, like this has to be like in the rural parts of Ohio where like
Spoiled your child until they're 40. Kind of
that's
girl.
like you say like she probably like lives with her parents too at 40 years old.
Of course.
That's just crazy. I think there should be like I understand things are rough, but like 40 years old still living with your parents.
Okay,
What?
so she calls the cops
Maybe.
on her parents, and then what?
Then the police are like, "Stop calling us."
They should arrest her for false.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's they're charging her with 4th-degree felony for repeatedly calling 911 to report that her parents had shut off her cell phone plan. America.
I know
Slap-
that there's multiple things about that too. She can't afford her own cell phone plan.
Apparently not. It's tough times, VJ.
Slap on the wrist, keep it moving.
People
Simple as
can't
that.
just be affording cell phone
It's like
bills.
those people that claim false rape and then they just could claim
Ooh.
shit. And
Is that really the same?
I think it's the same. Like you
Damn.
calling the police for bullshit. I think you should get penalized for that.
What is the penalty for false rape? They have to prove that it was false
Well,
rape.
knowing that too, man. There's actually people that went to jail for that too, and then just been locked up.
What's this guy name on Netflix? The documentary.
Yeah, it
And
was-
Steve Avery.
Yeah, the guy that was a football player too, where it's like false rape, but the way it is, how everything's set up is like they
Talking
believe the
about making a
females
murderer,
first.
She wasn't a football player.
No,
Oh.
but he was talking about something else too.
Someone else too. There's another guy too that was falsely accused of rape, but the way how times are too, like 9 out of 10 times they're gonna believe the female.
This is true.
I
I
believe women. Hashtag believe women.
I
is
mean,
there a hashtag for believe women?
Of course, there's a
I'm
hashtag
sure
for
that
everything, now.
There's
right,
anything. This is
right. I
true.
mean, most of the time, like I said before, you gotta listen to the female.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
I when I was a kid, I had I used to dial 911 for no reason, and
Oh yeah.
I think every kid did that.
Yeah.
I did that a couple times, and like I'll do it just to, oh my god, then I'll hang up. I'll get the adrenaline from calling, then I'll hang
Yep.
up, and then finally they called back, and then my mom they got my mom, and she whooped my ass, but
That happened to me
You
as
know, I
well.
didn't get in
I
trouble
did
with-
what this woman did at 8 years old.
At 8 years old.
At 8 years
you
old.
got mad
That's
at
a
your
little-
parents?
Yeah, they wouldn't give me Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards.
My Pokemon cards. They took my Pokemon cards away. So I was like, who do I call?
Mhm.
Not the Ghostbusters. That's not their jurisdiction.
What the cops say?
I froze.
Don't call the cops if it's not an
They're
emergency.
like,
guys.
is this an emergency? And
Yeah.
I understood what an emergency was.
Right.
That's all that matters, man.
Got your
but
Pokemon cards?
I got my Pokemon cards eventually.
Pokemon-
I mean, was it because of a Charizard?
Huh?
Was it a Charizard in there? That's what you called it?
No, it wasn't the Charizard. The Charizard was the Charizard is mine.
Oh, it's yours.
I took that, and it will be forever mine.
You know, I never understood Pokemon card. Actually, did you battle? I don't have to actually. I know you.
I never got Pokemon cards. I still got my Pokemon cards.
Well, knowing that, I mean, like, they actually
the
know.
Charizard card I stole on the bus that one day.
You
I
stole.
Zapdos one time from some kid.
Zapdos?
I think I.
Yeah. How did you steal it?
I just took it and I just said, "Hey, I'm taking your shit."
This was on the bus.
Oh, you told him you was taking it.
You told me you would take.
That's why you look like Debo right now. You know, you grew up looking like Debo.
This was on the bus. This
stole
fool
the
was passing
Poliwhirl.
around his Charizard card on our bus. I just swiped it, put it in my bag,
That's
and
a-
this kid went crazy. Where's my Pokemon card? Where's my Charizard card?
So now we talking about how we stole when we was little, right? VJ, what you stole when you was little? From somebody in school or from the store anywhere?
Okay,
tell us a
alright.
stealing story, you
All
thief.
right, so this is probably. Damn, I'm a thief. All right, this is probably the most embarrassing ever too. So you know, back in the day, how they used to have the books that had like the cheat codes and stuff like that.
Yeah, for video games.
So let me tell you one time.
You stole a cheat poke?
No, it gets even worse than that. No, it's even worse too.
No, good.
So I think my mom was going to the grocery, and then I used to go there to, like, you know, the aisle with the books and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So, long story short, I went over there too. I was like, damn, this is one game here. They got the cheat codes. So I kind of ripped out the pages from the from the books, and I got caught ripping out cheat codes pages from a book, which was really, really embarrassing too as a kid too. I was like maybe like 8 years old.
Damn, at least get caught for something good, dog.
Ripping out cheat code books. Like,
That's it?
it was a game shark. It was a game shark.
That's it, VJ?
Yeah.
Is that really? That was horrible,
You're
dog.
a smooth criminal.
Jeez, you suck. What, you got a paper cut or something like that, bro? That was a
I got
horrible.
caught by the police officer.
Bro, I stole in middle school. This kid came through. This is when hentai porn was popping at the time.
What?
Hentai anime porn, bro. Come on.
Don't tell me you stole a porn mag.
This man came to school talking about he had the new hentai, he had the new Dragon Ball Z, all on a VHS. Back when VHS was popping, so you know I'm old, right? We all around the same age, so. But VHS, he had it on VHS, and he's like, yeah, talking all this junk. So it was in PE. I didn't dress down for PE that day. That's why that video that you sent with it, when they
What do you
like,
mean dressed down? Were you wearing a suit?
no, like dressed down, like you got to wear your PE shorts and your PE shirt that you pay for the school, or whatever. So I didn't get
Yeah.
dressed. So I was sitting on the sidelines, and I saw the kid's book bag there, and you know I slowly army crawled to his book bag while they was all in the field, chilling, and then I swiped the tape, and I put it in my book bag. Boom,
Did you
right?
watch it at home?
So then PE's over, and he goes, "Yo, somebody stole my VHS." And then that's why I was laughing at that shit that you sent with the guy when he was like, "Oh my God," like, and I'm sitting there like, "What? Somebody stole his VHS? What? Somebody stole?" So everybody going crazy looking for his VHS. The bell rings. That was the last class. I go home. Man, I ran home so fast. I popped the VHS and the VCR. I was like, I locked the door because I'm like, oh, I'm about to watch some hentai.
Wait, hold on. How old were you?
I was in middle school. How the fuck are you in middle school, bro? So I'm like, boy, I'm about to watch some hentai, boy. We about to get
Was
lit.
anyone else home at the time?
I had my own room. So I don't know if I locked my room door. I'm not
Okay.
supposed to, but I locked my room door. And I pop it in, and the fucking shit is just squiggly lines. Then I see a little bit of Dragon Ball Z episodes that weren't released. Okay. And then it goes away. Squiggly line. And it's over. I said, this motherfucker, bro. No wonder nobody wanted to steal his shit, because he knew it was a straight up fraud, and he knew if we found it, we was gonna expose him. But because I didn't want to get jumped, because back in my middle school, all they want to do was jump people. Every day somebody got jumped in my middle school. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna just keep this tape. I'm never gonna say I stole it, and I'm gonna just leave it at that, dog. And then I left it at that, and I went back. This guy complained about his tape for like a week. After that, he just deaded it right there.
Wait, which middle school where it is where you said every day someone was getting
Was
jumped?
it Australia? It was kangaroos.
It was middle school.
Middle school.
That was me bleeping out the middle school.
By the way, everyone acknowledge my gigantic bomb right there. It's a terrible joke.
Which one?
The
The
kangaroos.
Ooh, totally ignored that.
Wow. Go ahead,
We
Davis.
need
Tell
car
it.
crash. We need car crash sound effects on this.
Now, if y'all want to hear a real story, just Sauce gonna tell us how he hot wired a car in
Damn.
his freshman year in high school. Because our high school we went to school with brothers. We went to a private high school, so they had brothers there, and they had one car. He hot wired one of the brothers' car, and we drove it down to the corner store to buy empanadas. Go ahead, tell us about that. Sauce, tell us about that.
That sounds like a story, boy.
Sounds like he was the mastermind. He sounded like he was the mastermind of
it. Used to hang out with all the criminals in high school.
Yeah, okay.
Just wink if all of what he's saying is true.
At all.
All right, Tony Starks.
I said wink.
Criminals in high school. I hung out with Johnny and Kevin. Far from criminals. You crazy? Them boys was far
the
from
cheapest
criminals.
We used to have this door. So our middle school classrooms used to have 2 doors. So we used to have this door that it was hanging on one hinge, and the hinge was like kind of loose. So every day, me and my homeboy, we used to walk by and just pull it little by little, pull it little by little. So one day we finally got it all the way out. So it's like, oh shit, we got it out. So we used the other door to go in the classroom, knowing that the next person that opened the door
gonna
would fall. Yeah, the next person came, the door fell straight up on them, dog.
Yo, that's Superman.
That's
This guy's an asshole.
I did this one thing in school where I asked someone for a pen to throw me a pen, and I was standing right in front of the teacher. He throws the pen, and I duck down. And I'm like, "What are you crazy?" And the pen hits my teacher in the head. Oh, it was beautiful. The perfect crime.
You had to have gotten in trouble too, though, right?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I said, "What are you crazy?" Like I made it. It was perfect. I George Zimmerman that so well.
Wow.
Set up. Like, hey, what are you doing?
That is horrible, man. Snake. So out of all the stories about bad shit that we did when we was kids, VJ's almost had to have been the worst. I'm sorry, bro.
Okay, well there was another.
No. Don't worry about it. No redemption. No redemption, Dave. Dave, take us on.
Take us on to what?
What we got?
The NBA?
NBA. What we got in the NBA?
The National Black Association.
Yes.
Whoa.
Look at VJ.
The National Basketball Association.
Look. If I said it,
young boy.
If I said it, it would have been like, okay, ha. But because Dave said it, because he's white, it's a whoa, right?
It's a whoa.
That is.
What's so whoa about it?
I know. It was just.
It's like obvious.
What's so whoa about it, VJ?
Yeah. What's up?
I mean, yeah. It's not that obvious.
I mean, black people can play basketball. It's good.
But you did say that you could be shunty in basketball. So
Look,
I didn't say this black guy can play basketball.
You see, I like the transition there. I like what you did there, VJ. You just quickly
he's trying to move it away from himself.
Smoothed it away like, let me get it off me really quick.
You're not gonna get us to fight. This is about you.
This is rules on you, VJ. Take the heat. No, but I actually want to talk about. Let's talk about because I don't know.
LeBron James had a great game last night.
LeBron James and
right?
Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
You know, that matchup, I watched the highlights for it. I wasn't too impressed. I mean, Zion had a lot of good dunks. Zion could jump. Zion could stand still and jump really high and break the goddamn rim. I'm impressed with that. But I feel like his game, it's not like he can't take a team to the NBA championship. He can't lead it. He can't lead a team like.
Well, it's his rookie season.
But he has a lot of work.
Well,
to do,
I was reading
man.
the stats as well too. Zion is actually having a better season than LeBron did his rookie year. He's actually having better.
Well,
stats.
I mean, Zion didn't play as much games as LeBron did his rookie year as well
but
too.
Also, he's way bigger than LeBron. Like he's like 285, 6'8", and LeBron is only 6'8", 240, 250.
Did the Cavs go to the playoffs LeBron's first year?
No, they sucked.
No.
Oh, okay.
I think it was
Just
the second year.
You don't know that too, man.
Zydrunas Ilgauskas and
the tall guy.
Anderson Varejao.
Yeah.
And what's the other guy that's living on the street?
No,
Booker.
he
Did
came,
they have Booker?
No, not Booker. The
No,
other
the other guy, the one that went crazy.
Shit, what's his name?
Oh,
the one that dated
Booby
LeBron.
Jackson.
No, he dated LeBron's
I
mom.
Booby.
Yeah.
He
had sex with LeBron James's mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wasn't that beautiful? Wasn't
man,
that so beautiful?
You know, so crazy. That means LeBron's mom is a succubus. Because look what happened to her.
A what? VJ, hit us again. What?
Yeah,
So you
what
trying
was
to
that?
suck
They
who?
said she's a succubus. Because look what happened to.
Yeah.
Look what happened to.
He destroyed his life.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this man laughing before he hit the punchline. What's up with this guy?
Nah, but
Listen, LeBron James's mom is a nice lady.
Well, it took-
Raised her son up by herself.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, also, didn't LeBron James' mom, wasn't she the one that slapped like some Haitian guy too? That
Yeah.
some valet driver?
Yeah, the valet driver. Yeah, but we're talking about how nice she was, and you just want to go just hit us with how mean she was. Mean guy, VJ.
You know, you
Talking
get both
about-
sides to every story.
Talking about
Yeah.
fighting moms
I
and
mean,
stuff.
Kobe Bryant just died.
That's his
Damn.
And
that's
you're
his
trying to
specialty.
defame another NBA player.
Yeah,
Mom's
right.
specialty.
Come on, man. Rest in peace, Kobe, man.
Mom
Rest in peace.
fighter.
That's not what Kobe would have wanted.
No. No, but
Not at
definitely
all.
Zion definitely has some work to do in his NBA.
I mean,
Speaking
how
of
is he-
fighting moms, have any of you guys ever fought your mother?
I mean, we weren't on that topic, but so
Only at a time when I knew I could lose. But let's get back on. Let's get back on. Zion was. I don't think his game will ever translate into superstar. I mean,
No.
he is a superstar, but I don't think he's gonna last that long. I don't
No,
think
I
it'll
don't think so.
translate into a championship.
Really?
I don't
Look
see
at
it.
how he runs up and down the court. He's like
I see-
waddling like a penguin.
Yeah.
The thing is, I see him as a young Shaq.
A young,
A young
do
Shaq.
you know who Shaq was?
I don't think he knows who Shaq was.
Shaq
That's not
was
what Zion's.
one of the greatest of all time.
Well, I didn't say look.
He's a top 10 player.
He is. That's why I say he's a young Shaq, but he needed to
He's
improve
not a
his-
young Shaq.
Nah, VJ, you tripping.
Young
Really?
Shaq is a young Shaq.
Then him and Shaq not even the same size, dude.
It's like Michael Jordan
Uh-huh.
and Shaq. Like there will never be another
But hold
Shaq.
on. You would watch a Zion Williams like game, like every time he's played, like it's think about it too. He's just like getting so many people excited.
Right, because he had so much hype behind him.
Man, this guy, he's just knocking things over
But-
left and right.
Right? It's not that too. It's just like, look, in my opinion, I think if Zion continues this, he's going to win Rookie of the Year. I'll give it over him over a John
Hell
Morant.
no.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Zion's
He
going to win
didn't
Rookie of the
even
Year.
play. But he didn't play a half a year.
Yeah, but look what he's doing.
How many games has he played? 5,
Maybe
6?
I think like
What?
I
But
think
look,
Already?
but if he brings that team to the playoffs, he deserves.
He's
Rookie
not
of the Year.
they're
bringing
not
that team
going
to
to
the
the fucking
playoffs.
playoffs, VJ.
Really?
Get it out of your mind right now.
Oh man, watch him bring him to the playoffs. Then you be like, yeah. Then you're gonna have. Then you're gonna change your opinion about
They're
Zion.
25 and 33. They're not going to get to the playoffs.
Yeah,
I mean, if they're in the East, they would. But that's how trash the East is.
You need to go take a walk right now.
Yeah.
We should have punishments on this show.
No, I'm telling you, just watch.
Nah,
watch,
they're not.
just
They're
watch.
not. Pelicans
I
not
truly
going to the playoffs.
believe Zion is gonna be a superstar. He's gonna be the new face in the NBA in like 7 to 8 years.
I don't
Do you
think he's
play
playing.
basketball?
I don't think he's playing in 7 years.
You don't think he's playing?
I don't think he's playing in
Oh,
His
God.
knees, unless he lose some weight and he work on his jumper, like he has a lot of work
He's
to
got to
do.
lose a lot. I played basketball. I mean, it wears on you to be that heavy.
But he's so athletic. The thing
Yeah,
about
that's a problem. He needs to be more like Randolph, Zach Randolph.
Oh.
Yeah,
Shooting like he
yeah.
that's
Zach-
a problem
Zach
that he's
yeah.
athletic. If his game relies on athleticism, he ain't going nowhere.
right, but he still does so much. Like
And he's
that's,
and he's
yeah,
playing on,
that's-
and he's playing on a team that somewhat needs so much. I mean, Brandon Ingram, he's having a breakout season. Yeah, but
he was a second pick in the draft, I believe, right?
who?
Brandon Ingram.
I don't know. He was pretty high up there, but I'm not
Yeah, he
sure
was.
which one he was.
Because him and Lonzo Ball too are basically the whole Lakers traded, the whole team just so they could get AD.
Look, to make matters worse, the Pelicans are in the fucking West.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
So-
they're not gonna go anywhere. That's what I'm saying. But that team, is
His chances of making it to the freaking finals or anything like that are
Their best player is Brandon Ingram.
yeah.
built- oh,
like,
wow.
I
Who
mean-
looks like he's permanently high. Like this man just looks high as hell whenever I see him.
I mean, that's like a JR. JR looks always high.
J.R.
Smith.
Smith
Yeah.
and Michael
that's
Michael,
good if you want to
Michael
be
Beasley.
like. That's fine if you want to like be the leading scorer in a Chinese league.
Yeah. Like Zion wasn't dominated in college, but like NBA is a different animal, man.
That's true, but he's like playing like a man among boys.
When
That's what I'm
was
saying.
when was the last time a player was drafted into NBA that was like on LeBron James caliber? Like who was the last player? Like who was the last one? Remember Andrew Wiggins?
Shaq.
No,
He's talking about
after LeBron. I mean, it was Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
like-
you have Kevin Durant.
What do you
Well-
mean on his level? There was no one on his level. Like I never.
They were
thought-
saying Zion was that player.
Zion is comparable to LeBron.
Yeah, but that's all nonsense. We all can see that it's nonsense.
I don't know.
I mean, we all know it's nonsense. He's too heavy. He weighs too much. He's too small.
So let me ask you this: if he was playing for the Knicks, you would be the complete opposite. You would love Zion if he was on the Knicks.
I
yeah.
love Zion.
Yeah, you see.
I feel like
But you know what?
Yeah.
We've been through so much as Knicks fans.
Exactly.
I would always be thinking those knees are gonna break.
Yo,
You know, you
like
see?
he's gonna lose both his legs. It's not even gonna be playing basketball. He's just gonna get hit by a train or something.
You know, like I said before, I think the Knicks are just a cursed franchise. Like, when is the better question? Who's gonna go to the playoffs first, the Knicks or the Pelicans? You want to talk about that?
the Knicks. The Knicks got a better shot. They're in the fucking East. The East is
the
weak,
East
bro.
is kind of tougher now.
It is tougher. The NBA is a little bit more balanced now, but
Are they doing a 1-16 playoff?
what do you mean?
What do you mean?
I thought they were changing the whole playoff system.
Oh no, they want to introduce. They want to do something like what they do in Europe. They want to do like a little mini playoff, like they do in Europe, like the Champions League.
Ooh, a mini playoff.
Yeah, mini playoff, which is pretty interesting.
Sounds
too.
sexy.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, that's what they
want
wanna
to
do.
About that.
On there to bring more excitement, which is cool.
But what's crazy about like what's going on right now? The Raptors look good even without Kawhi Leonard right now. Have you seen them play?
Right.
They're going like gangbusters. I mean, the Bucks are obviously the best team in the league with Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
I can't even say it.
Check it out, G-Wagon. Nah, but they're really impressive though. I'm very surprised that they are as good as they are right now.
Oh, yeah.
And
I mean,
do you guys see them winning it all? I see them going to the NBA Finals, but I don't know if they could win.
I'll say this too. This is going to be a very controversial thing. I think Antetokounmpo is the best. He is the best player in the NBA. I think he overtook LeBron's spot. I think he is that good right now.
I mean, once LeBron
Yeah.
left the East, it
No,
was
I'm saying
pretty
about
much
the
up
entire
for
NBA.
grabs.
I said the entire NBA.
Oh, you mean the entire? Okay.
Yes, I think he overtook LeBron as the best player. Because look at that, he won MVP last year, and look at that, he has the best.
I don't think you can do it because he's got 3 championships. Like LeBron couldn't even take over Kobe when Kobe was still playing.
You say he couldn't?
He didn't. Like
He
people
did.
still gave him, but I mean, it was still kind of a conversation.
With respect to LeBron, I mean, he did have a lot of help on his championships.
Oh, who do you mean?
I mean, he had
Dwayne
Dwayne Wade, and
who
Chris
was
Bosh.
just honored.
Yeah,
last
exactly. Exactly, too. I mean, he did give him... I'll give him credit. You know what? Maybe one of his championship, the one when he came back to Cleveland, but he still had Kyrie. So, but Kyrie did do a lot, too. I mean, I'm just saying, like, this new NBA thing is like, they need to team up with superstars to win. They can't just do it on themselves. That's why, like, if Antetokounmpo wins the championship, he did it. He did it with the teams that... he did it with a team that
I'm gonna
the
write
GM
down
built
for
on.
you. I'm gonna do it like all phonetically.
Antetokounmpo.
Oh, say it again.
Antetokounmpo.
Holy fuck, VJ.
Antetokounmpo.
I don't even want to say. I'm not gonna try and say it, but you sound terrible.
What's his first name?
Giannis.
Giannis.
Isn't it Giannis? It's
Jesus
Giannis.
Christ.
It's Giannis. Giannis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's that. Where's he? He's Greece, but I think his family's originally from Nigeria. So yeah, he has that.
You're pissing me off right now.
No, with my hot takes.
Hot takes.
Nah, the NBA is definitely up for grabs. Like usually, I would know like which team is gonna come out. I know which team is coming out of the East to the finals, but on the West side, it's gonna be between LA and
Which
That's
LA?
only 3 teams.
LA and
Wait,
LA.
wait. The Clippers or
LA
Lakers?
and LA. They're gonna be in the
That's why it's kind of boring now. It's only 3 teams. Like I know which 3 teams are going to be there. I mean, we're all just waiting for the Clippers and Lakers series, and whoever wins that is going to be primed for that finals matchup. It's kind of like the West every year, like with the Spurs. Like the Western Conference had always been like a good training ground for the best team.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Like the
that's true.
East. That's why I think LeBron James, he never really had that challenge in the East.
Exactly. Yep.
I don't
And
know
that,
if I was an NBA player like LeBron James, I'd stay my ass right in the East and keep dominating, keep winning every year, going to the finals every year. Now you go to the West, and guess what happened? As soon as he went to the West, you're not in the finals.
Yeah, but Hollywood.
Yeah.
No, you gotta remember,
Hollywood.
LeBron wants to be a movie star. He wants to be bigger. Like he wants to be what he says is saying, I am more than an athlete. That's what he wants to be.
Yeah, everybody wants to. LeBron's realized he's getting older.
How does he want to be more than an athlete? Doesn't he believe in slavery in China now? I mean,
Okay, you know what?
First of all, let me tell you're not going to be more than an athlete now. You can't. It's not possible. You agree with a system where people were being paid lower than minimum wage. They get basically enough money for food,
Right.
water, clothing, shelter, just to make your shoes.
Well, you got to remember too. The reason why he did that too is because he's not gonna say anything bad about China because that's what pays his checks.
Right, but don't say anything at all. Like Michael Jordan, don't say anything at all.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jordan was like the man. Like you knew not to say. Like the same thing with Michael Jordan, but he didn't say anything. Like don't say anything.
Well,
It-
the thing is, like, look, it's so funny. So, like, I do realize that LeBron is kind of in that moment he was a little bit of a hypocrite, where he speaks about like all rights, all human rights in the U.S. About black people and different people, or they bring the press. But when it comes to China and then what happened to Hong Kong, he was completely silent. He was like, "Oh, I don't know enough about the
No,
issue."
he wasn't silent, and that was the problem.
Yeah, no. He was saying, "I don't know enough about the issue. Like, I can't."
Oh, you guys talking about that whole thing when he decided not to speak on
Yeah,
that?
not to speak about that
Okay.
in China.
He talked about China, didn't he?
No, he just said
He
like,
said we have our own problems.
We have our own
and
problems.
We should be looking over there.
yeah,
But come on, like that's
he has a
that's
platform.
not right.
Yeah,
You
no.
know that's not right.
That is not
You
right,
should know
too.
that that's not right.
Yeah.
If he's the woke master. I
there's,
mean,
there's that word again.
I mean, look, it's
Well-
just like again, people's not gonna say anything if it affects your pocketbook. You're not gonna say anything to. That's how it is. Like, think about it. He makes too much money in China that he's not gonna say anything bad there because he knows what happens if you speak bad. They're gonna ban your products and then they're just gonna erase you.
yeah, but I just don't like the characterization of him as being some sort of civil rights leader or something. He's not. He's not. I'm not. Like, I'm just not buying it.
Right.
I mean, he's doing it because it's easy. And
Oh
even
no,
all
you
the
can't say it's
NBA
easy.
all the NBA now it's all the NBA owners, like it's in their interest. It's in all their interest to do it. Do it like when it's hard, when things came down to it, when it got hard, and he had to make a decision between China, their violations of civil rights, and talking about that, and money. I mean, it was about money.
Right.
I mean,
I
Definitely.
mean, it's always about money for
It's
them.
always. I mean, not just that too. Not even for LeBron. It's like I think even any average person too. You can only stand up to something so much, and then when it starts affecting your pocketbook, then they fold,
But-
which is unfortunate.
but not Bernie Sanders.
That is true. No, Bernie Sanders is but that's why he's getting a lot of heat because he's saying that which I do agree that a lot of countries sometimes they could be really bad, but they do good things too, which he's right about with Cuba. Which actually in Cuba too, they did raise the literacy rate, and people are living longer there too. So
People are living longer in Cuba
yes, they do. They
than
actually
here.
here, yes, the
But-
life expectancy
Okay.
they do. Well, the thing is, you got to remember,
Are
like
there great statistics?
They live longer in Cuba.
yes, they do. They actually have. They actually do. If you look it up too, the life expectancy in Cuba is actually much higher, a little bit higher than in the U.S. Because again, what they have there too,
We have better healthcare. What are you saying?
we do have better health care too. But you got to remember, in Cuba, since healthcare is free and is socialized, you could go there to get checkups and everything else for free. Where you're not.
DJ, are you trying to tell us right now, here today, are you endorsing Bernie Sanders for president?
I'm not a.
Communism?
I'm not, again. You see, that's a misconception too. There's a difference between communism and socialism. That's what people.
Misconception. What does that mean?
A misconception because you got to
So you're
remember.
telling me
I'm
that
joking.
Cuba is socialist and not communist?
It is. Well, in Cuba, it is communism, but it's not socialist. There's a difference between.
Communism is worse.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. There's different things. There's a difference between socialism and communism. That's what people think. That's the whole scare tactic where they think
They're similar.
communism and socialism are both the same. If you want to talk about socialism, we could just say that Social Security, Medicare, and all those different things are socialist in nature too. Because you know why?
Those are
It's for-
socialist
ideology. Yes, exactly. And that's the difference too. And also, which I think is really, really, really ironic too, is because we say that we do, we don't support, socialism and everything else. That we have this embargo on Cuba, but yet we do business with China. The thing is, at the end, it's all about money and power. How much power does a country have to project too? In which case, China did things 10 times worse than what Fidel Castro did, which he is a horrible man. Don't get me wrong. Fidel Castro is horrible. But Mao, he actually killed 4 million people. Well, more than that too. Maybe 10 million people. He killed more
I think
people.
he killed a lot more than that.
Yeah, he
right?
killed like maybe 10 million people on his Cultural Revolution, just so they could they could be where they are right now too. So you know what? That's a funny take. Like when people say that too. Like for example, the reason why he eliminated a lot of poverty in China it's because he killed a lot of people. He killed a lot of poor people, a lot of farmers in there, and that's how China came to be where it is right now.
I've killed a lot of poor people.
In Grand Theft Auto.
Grand
Grand
Theft
Theft
Auto.
Auto, yeah.
Okay, just checking.
But you know,
Right, thank
Hello,
you.
911.
yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for getting me out of that.
Yeah.
I really needed your help.
I know you do, man.
But yeah, it's just my take though. It's just on that too, and of course, you know, he's getting burnt in all these questions about, oh, so do you
But they're
think?
saying Europe has better healthcare than we do, and they have worse fucking healthcare.
No, the thing
They
is
have
like,
free healthcare.
They
and
do,
say
they
it's
do.
worse over there.
okay, so I have family members in Europe, which in France, for example, too, it's free. Like they don't pay anything when they get sick and everything else there. But the problem is because it's socialized. There's a long wait to go see a doctor. But unlike the U.S., it's where you're not gonna be loaded with debt, and they're not gonna deny you. They're not gonna put you on like certain levels of healthcare to where if you got a better insurance too, you get better care than those two. Which I think
it's a misconception with
Really?
the healthcare debt. Like healthcare doesn't affect your credit. Healthcare debt doesn't fuck you up like the way people think it does.
Yeah, it does.
yes, it does.
It doesn't
Absolutely.
affect your
People-
credit like that.
People go into bankruptcy.
Yeah, they go to bankruptcy because of healthcare. Like,
Yeah.
From healthcare debt.
And the
Yes.
thing is, let me just say this: if you go into bankruptcy with healthcare debt, it all gets wiped out. So if you got a problem, just go into bankruptcy.
yeah, but the thing is, it's gonna stay in your credit for 10 years.
I know it will, but
Yeah.
you got. I mean, it's either die under that debt or like.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I don't think an emergency room visit fucks up your credit like that.
but let me ask you this too: you don't think healthcare prices are like it's ridiculous about
It's
like
ridiculous, but my whole point is that it doesn't fuck up your credit.
It
like
does.
the way
It
people think
does.
it does, it completely
it
does.
absolutely does.
It completely does. Like the thing is, all right. I don't like to praise Trump a lot too, but I would say that the one thing that he did do that
Praise
was,
be to him.
the one thing that he did do too is he did open up like the healthcare to where he's like hospitals got to disclose how much they're charging to go there. So that is one thing that he did do right to which again they are gouging Americans like
Say more nice things about Trump.
yeah no just like he bungled this whole coronavirus take today where he passed everything on to Pence. Yeah. He literally just passed everything on to Pence, and he's literally saying that in 15 days.
Pence?
Yeah, he literally said this is gonna be Michael Pence. He's gonna be in charge of containing this too, and he literally said that in 15 days we're gonna be cured of all cases, which is crazy. He's basically like I did this whole thing to where I wrote that he's basically he's gonna cost his own election too because if everything falls backwards too and it gets worse, it's gonna bite him in the ass too.
Now, VJ, I gave you an assignment.
What?
I asked you to watch the debate.
Yes,
You did?
I did.
Okay. What'd you
Which
think of the candidates?
I was literally watching the Hunger Games. Literally,
Oh man, really?
it was like everybody just going. It was so disorganized and people just talking over each other. It was just
Yeah.
like it was something there where it was like not that much substance. It was just like all bravado from there
Mhm.
too. It was just everyone just talking to each other, beating them down, and it's like. Ugh. It was like a couple talkers there too. It's just like they weren't able to really say anything to where they were just attacking each other off little pettiness.
Yeah, I think Joe Biden is an interesting character.
He is.
I mean, he wrote the Constitution, apparently.
I mean, he did say 150 Americans died from gun violence.
I mean, 150 million Americans have died from
I heard
gun
about
violence.
that. Is that true?
No,
Yeah.
that's half the population.
That's like the people that died in the Game of Thrones
I heard
war.
about that. They like fact checked that.
yeah.
That's
was
like
it?
the
What was it
Civil
that he
War.
said?
Joe Biden said 150 million Americans died from gun violence.
That's like
Oh
the
my
Civil
God.
War plus the Game of Thrones war plus World
Oh
War
my
One and
God.
World War Two.
yeah.
The guy doesn't know where the hell he's at. Like, I don't know
Uh.
how people expect him to actually win. He's losing his mind. He's losing his mind.
Losing or lost?
Lost, losing.
Well, the problem with that too, like the average age in all the candidates there too is like 72 years old, which is crazy. Like you can't have, like for example, Bernie is like freaking 78 years old. Biden is like 76.
Yeah, but
Born-
Biden has actually lost his mind. He thinks he wrote the Declaration of Independence.
I mean, Trump did say like during the War of Independence we had airports. So they both lost their mind too. He did say, you know, apparently we had airports. You know, the British invaded our airports during the Revolutionary War.
You know what? Okay. Yeah, but the one thing I did learn something about that because people have made fun of that for years. I think George Bush said something like that, and wait, he said airports?
Yes, he said airports. He said the British invaded our airports.
All right, I can't even defend that. When was it taking down our like balloons?
Exactly.
Like the hot air balloons. I know hot air balloons were used, but airports? No,
airports.
I don't
Apparently,
think so.
I don't know what type.
Sorry, Trump. I mean, it's like
Trump.
But yeah. So yeah, what's the other topics from there you want to talk about?
I actually bought a cardboard cutout of Trump,
Mm.
and there's this Spanish part of my my office, and I just came into the room and just took the
Wow.
The
cardboard.
Spanish part?
I
Wow.
wanted to scare them.
Wow.
Have you guys seen the those pigeons that they put the Trump hats on?
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
It's
Yeah.
fucking funny. They're like
Wow.
flying around New York with fucking Make
Magma
America
Bag.
Great.
Wow. Wait, that's like a Photoshop or something?
No, it's real. No, they actually got pigeons, and
Oh.
they
Like
glued
mini
it.
hats,
Yeah, they glued the hats onto the
Wow.
pigeons.
That is funny. People, I tell you, they sick, man. That's funny.
First
though.
off, how do you capture a pigeon to put that hat? How do you get a pigeon to like?
Well, you
to
feed the
stay
pigeon.
still, like that?
Common people own pigeons.
People, yeah. I mean, like people. How people catch you?
They
They
train them.
Oh,
they
yeah?
lure you with crumbs, nigga.
I know.
Jelly beans.
Lure him with some dick.
I one time followed a trail of jelly beans into a box with a stick holding it up.
Oh man, they lure VJ easy. I tell you, he a cheap date, man.
I know.
It's crazy.
What would you want on a date, VJ? What's your meal of choice?
If a girl, you gotta paint the scenario better for him.
Bloody steak.
If a girl was taking you out,
Okay.
so like that Usher song, trading places. You know, how would you want a girl to take you out? What would she have to do? Trade places with a girl, and then you the girl, and she the man. Oh, I just
Wow. Okay.
like a girl's taking you out.
I would say that's great too, because I would do the same thing for a girl too. Like I would love to have reciprocal. But if a girl was to take me out on a date, I would say, you know what, let's go to like a good restaurant. I would say like a seafood restaurant. You know, I would say that would be my restaurant of choice too. And then I would get like some lobster, or lobster. I'll get a surf and turf, which I think would be great. But it would have to be like, the number one thing is not just the food, but the conversation. I love conversation.
The conversation.
The conversation, yeah.
Sure. What are you gonna talk about?
Oh no, we can talk like about
What do
anything.
you want to talk about, VJ?
Oh man, the thing is, I'm a listener, so I will listen to them and then just find certain points to just come in there and just have them out too. Because I think a lot of times too is where, when you're talking to a girl and everything else too, they want to be heard. They want to be at least feel like they're listening, like you're listening to them.
They want to feel important.
They want to feel important, like
Right.
they're like they have someone to just vent. It's like, oh, this and this happened. For me, I just like to listen here and there, and then I just like, okay, cool. So what would you done on that?
Keep
And
the
then-
Yeah, I
keep the
don't
mic
do
keep the
that,
mic
yes.
and still because
I don't
your
do
voice
that.
fading
I
away.
build excitement.
You build excitement.
I just build more excitement and one up myself. And
What
just
how do you
build
Yeah, how do you do it too?
How do you do it, Dave?
I build excitement. I make things awesome. I make fun of things. I just talk about certain details.
Sounds like
I mean,
rain.
I'm talking about first, second, third date. What you're talking about is like a relationship eventually.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
So you see,
on
that's
a
the difference.
first date, like you talk, they want to be heard. I don't want to. I don't even want them to hear me. Like, I just want to build excitement.
Okay.
I want to build like
Are you a lover boy?
a lover boy.
Yeah.
What the hell is a lover boy?
You fall in love easily?
I fall in love with everybody.
Me too.
I do. I
I
can walk onto someone and be like, "Oh, you're the only person in the world," and I can build excitement around that. I can
Really?
create a carnival.
Okay.
with elephants and
With elephants, wow.
horses and clowns.
Not for me,
But
I like-
not like scary clowns, but the clowns that, like class clowning.
Wow. Like for me, I like to just slide in. I'm more of a
Sure.
slide in.
Yeah,
right there.
sure.
I haven't been
Yeah.
I haven't been in the game long, so but before I met my wife, I fell in love with her when I first seen her, believe it or not. So and I knew
Also, it was love at first sight.
yeah, when I first seen her freshman year, I seen her, I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just play my cards and I'm gonna just chill for now. I'm gonna ride it out these 4 years in high school. I ain't believe in high school dating. So I said
Really?
I didn't, because it was just childish, man. It was just you date and then you
Man,
hear,
if I could go back to high school right now,
I would.
Oh, I would.
I would
I would just point at a girl and be like, "You,
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
here."
I'd
Yeah.
definitely go back.
Like-
I'd go back.
I mean,
But-
yeah,
I played the same way I played it, man. I'll chill and I'll wait for it, because that whole high school dating shit, man, it was ridiculous.
it was,
I didn't try. I tried it one time and it was just dumb.
No, I remember.
So
yeah,
but
same thing.
like,
in high school too.
I'm type of guy, dude. I just come in. I'm the same person you're gonna meet in the beginning and in the end. I'm funny. I'm funny. I just do shit. I do what I want. I could be romantic, but I'm still gonna be myself, and I'm exciting. Like, I'm not boring. Like what you liking them? Like, nah. Hey, I'm gonna say something funny. We're gonna make fun of this person together. We're gonna laugh.
Definitely, yeah.
We're gonna laugh. Don't say definitely, because your date didn't sound like that.
Build excitement.
VJ's date. I didn't hear no excitement.
no.
I didn't hear any excitement in VJ's date.
Because he didn't want me
His
to
shit
go to
was
detail.
surf and turf.
Yeah, we done.
No,
We
no,
talked
no,
about
no,
the
no.
feelings
And then
and,
I dip
No, no, no. What
I
we
dip
just
her
hear
lobster
stories
in
from
the
her past.
butter.
No.
Like-
Like I said before, you're getting misconstrued right there too. What I mean is just, we can have the conversation. You talking about dinner? We didn't talk about the entire date. Like for me, I was like to make it different. Like I don't want to do the same thing like everybody else does. It's like yeah.
VJ, you twiddle your fingers while she's over there just looking at you, and you talk to her with your hands. So, what are you doing after this? Like this, because I see you do that to waiters when they come.
You been here before?
Yeah. Let me get a salt with this. And like, yo, you a magician, dog? Like, what's up with this
Oh,
guy?
what do you like about this place?
Undecisive.
Yeah, like you doing fucking Naruto jujitsu or some shit like that? Like, yo, you
Okay,
put your
I do,
hands
I
down.
do, like talk with my hands.
He
Too.
do-
Let me get the steak raw.
Yeah.
Well,
extra,
first off, it,
extra blood. Oh my God, VJ was that on your shirt? That's blood from my steak.
But time out. David, how do you eat your steak?
Medium.
Exactly, medium. The way it should be.
Medium.
That's the way it should
Medium.
Medium's good. You eat your shit rare, VJ.
I eat
Don't
my
eat
steak
it
medium
rare.
too.
Medium
I just
rare.
started eating my steak medium.
Medium.
Because medium, the chef
medium
kind of
well or
knows.
Medium well. Medium well.
Medium well, you eat
Medium
your
well
steak
and
burnt.
medium is a big difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, medium well.
Nah, man, I could have sworn.
David said medium. Medium
Yeah,
what?
medium.
Yeah.
Medium what?
Just
Medium.
medium.
Just medium. And
That's
the
a
chef
big
will
difference
know.
of medium
and
well.
oh, it's
Medium
just
well.
gotta
That's
be
pretty
cooked.
bloody.
Medium well.
No, a real chef will know medium means cooked. It's gotta be just cooked throughout,
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
it.
VJ, don't say
yeah,
that's
exactly.
it,
You
kid.
eat your shit rare.
I have video of you eating your food in the cow.
Look, first off, when you eat it like that, too, it has more taste. It's not burnt. It's not overly cooked.
But that's why your insides messed up. That's why you take a dump. As soon as you take a bite, you go take a dump right
Take a
afterwards,
dump
right?
Everywhere he goes.
As soon as he's done, take one bite. He's let me go use the bathroom really quick. Okay, yeah, this man eat
That's how
gummy.
mad cow disease was.
That exactly, bro.
Nah, man.
And
But,
by the way, isn't that aren't cows sacred? What the hell?
well, first
in
off,
your
I'm not a
culture-
Hindu.
You are
I'm not a Hindu, so.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm
Indian
not
culture.
I'm
you
a racist.
You know-
Oh, yeah, see, you hit me right there. Yeah, you hit me right
You
there.
don't even know your own culture. It's Indian culture. It's not just Hindus.
No, it's actually just
It's
Hinduism.
Indian
Uh
culture.
oh, we got a
just-
debate,
it's
y'all.
just-
Google it. It's
Yeah.
Indian culture.
You got a
It's not
computer right
Hinduism.
there. You didn't even use it yet.
It's
Anybody's his
Hinduism,
phone.
too. Because first off, in India too, India actually had the second largest
Have you
Muslim
ever been
population.
to India?
No, I haven't.
Number one.
No, I
Have
haven't.
you?
Oh, have you been to Haiti?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
I have actually. Have you?
No.
You don't even know your own culture. Nigga, India or Haiti, you haven't been.
You right? I'm gonna go there soon.
Nigga,
What?
have you ever been to the fucking fucking shower?
I know.
Hey, you know what shower is? That's where the water come out, boy. You know what soap is?
Apparently you don't because you wearing the same clothes.
Oh,
I same clothes for work.
I mean, it's my house, kid. I invited y'all boys.
Hey, what
over.
time is it though? Hey, what time you got off for work?
Yeah, you called me up.
Yeah.
This man drunk. Big drunk V in the biddy. Big lies, big vibes on the party cast. We got boring ass Dave over here. This nigga, all he just in his phone, kid.
What?
In his phone, the whole session. In his phone, barely saying stuff, knocking stuff on the floor. Man, that's crazy. and it was his idea. It was partially his idea too.
You wanna-
Oh yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. Yeah, kid. Yeah, nigga. His idea was to do a video blog, video going around and recording people and letting them try his beats out. Nigga, with your personality, they wasn't there, kid. I defended him too, kid. They was like, oh yeah, damn, David Dry. You gonna put David Dry stuff? I was like, nah, David funny. Nigga dry, nigga sucking up the room out the air, kid.
What?
Don't worry about who said it, kid. Nigga, they say you dry, kid. Nigga chest in a Beth, dog. Nigga dry, dog. Hey, watch out, this is Sponge Dave. Nigga, your name not Sauce no more. You Sponge. Sponging up the room, nigga. Dry ass motherfucker. The quarterback is back, y'all. Tom Brady or Eli Manning at his prime. Super Bowl Eli Manning.
Tom
back.
Brady is so cute.
Oh, whoa.
I have a little
Pause.
crush on
Pause.
Tom Brady.
Why? Because his butt chin?
Oh, it's the butt chin, it's the butt, and it's the...
Whoa.
What?
You know, big question mark. There's a question mark hovering above Dave's head right now. If you look over to your left.
That's your man crush?
Who's your man crush, VJ?
Huh?
Who's your man crush?
Who's my man crush?
Yeah.
I would say the person I would want to like hang out with, alive, living or dead.
Okay, who's your
Just make it simple.
who's your man?
Okay.
Nah,
Just go with anything.
VJ's a complicated person.
Oh my god, it sounds like I'm on a date with you.
Who's your man crush?
Who's my man crush right now? Would I have like a good conversation with?
Get the hell out of here. Don't leave. Get out of here.
Yo,
Get
it's a simple question, dog. Who is your man crush? Just answer the question, bro.
I would say that when I have the best conversation, I think maybe Obama. I would say right now Obama.
You went with Obama.
Yes, I want to have a conversation
You're
with
so like come on, Obama's.
I don't-
Yes, because
honestly,
you know
I
why?
don't-
I want to just learn and just soak a lot. I would say that too. Maybe even a Warren Buffett too as well to have a conversation with him too.
Oh,
That
man.
old guy.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't understand the what a male crush is, I suppose.
I guess not. So
Well,
it's
explain to
completely-
us
There has
what.
to be some sort of attraction.
Oh, that's what you. Okay.
Go ahead.
What?
Yeah.
No. What you trying to say me up? No. No, you go ahead. Let me reverse the question for you. Hold on. Who's your man crush, Shuddy?
I
Hey.
don't got
Well,
none.
VJ, you never
Oh.
finished.
I got a WCW, baby. I got a WCW, man. I'm Gucci. All right. I got a WCE. That's it, man. Go ahead. Who's your man crush? You was
Smith.
Will
There you
Smith,
go,
your
Will
man
Smith.
crush? What you like about him?
I just like his
His
From
smile?
Philadelphia, born and raised.
What about his smile? You like his smile?
nothing physical. I just like his energy.
Okay. Well,
And apparently he didn't want to dodge the subject. He doesn't want to say it. So he's like, I got the WCW.
Will Smith's
yeah.
energy is psychopathic,
Hey,
man.
VJ, he don't want to mention Chris Brown, boy.
Oh yeah, don't like Chris Brown.
They say
Hey,
he-
if Chris Brown
they
ever
say
hear
he
that
cornered
too.
him in the bathroom. boy.
Hey, if Chris Brown ever hear it too. He's the one that went, you know, when they got him on the phone too. He just like he got silent.
No, one second. Will Smith, listen, Will Smith, I love the guy, but that guy is way too positive all the time.
I mean,
He's too positive. It's psychopathic how
I'm sorry.
positive that guy is.
Hey, you know why too? That's what happens when you have money. You have money. You got Will Smith money. You can be
Got
happy
Will
all the
Smith
time.
money, but he's
you
like,
got to
he
you
weirds
in
me
the-
out,
and
man.
from our, he got to be positive to us. From on Instagram, wherever he is in front of us, he gonna be positive. Will, and I'm not gonna lie to you. If somebody were to walk, if I had to choose one celebrity, male celebrity to walk in this room, I'd probably pick Will Smith too. I think Will
Right,
Smith's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Well, you
yeah.
know what? I'll say The Rock. If you want to say that to one positive person, I'll say
Yeah,
The Rock.
The
Rock.
Will
The Rock.
Listen,
The Rock
I-
does not have creepy energy. To
No,
him.
no, no.
no,
He's
Will
just
Smith doesn't have
pure-
creepy energy to me.
I don't know.
I'd say Will.
I'll-
with his kids, with his
No,
his
I'll
kids
say
and-
Will Smith probably hides a lot of things. I think The Rock is more open.
Yeah,
I'll say
that's
that too.
the thing. I know Will Smith is hiding something.
Yeah, definitely.
He's hiding something.
Nah, I'd definitely
Sorry.
I'd pick Will Smith. The Rock is cool. I'd also go with Kevin Hart. He's real positive and
Kevin
funny.
Hart.
I could be in the room with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, me. I feel like I'm funny like Kevin Hart, so we both gonna be having.
Well,
each
you know
other
You
what?
think you're
laughing.
funny like Kevin Hart?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty funny.
Kevin
You
Hart's
know what?
pretty damn funny. It's
I'm
like-
pretty.
You're right.
Well,
You know what? He's not as funny as Dave Chappelle. I think Dave Chappelle is 10 times funnier.
Dave Chappelle, I would like
is a
to.
thousand, he's a
I'll-
legend.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan, yeah.
Joe Rogan is not funnier than Dave
He's an
Chappelle.
asshole. Joe Rogan is an asshole.
Hey,
Joe
you know
Rogan's
who
an asshole,
I
but
would want to talk to? Alex Jones.
Oh
That's so
my
I don't
God,
know
this
who
guy
the fuck
right here,
that
yeah.
is. I don't know who the fuck
Alex
that is.
Jones will give
Alex
you.
Jones,
Alex Jones will give you
hey?
all types of conspiracy theories. All types of conspiracy
I'm
theories.
about to
Like,
Google this. Man.
Alex Jones is a philosopher. a scientist, and
And what?
he's crazy.
Yes, he's completely crazy. Like you could literally just give him a tin hat. He would just be. He's just a person that just got an audience.
He was right on a lot of shit.
He's
that
been
he
right
said.
on a lot of things, though.
Really?
He's
Really?
been right on a lot of things.
Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Almost
The same guy
everything.
that's
Right.
banned on YouTube, banned on
Ban-
Twitter.
That's a banned
is
on
banned-
YouTube
he
is
is
like
banned
a
on
is like a
YouTube,
badge of honor.
Really?
Yeah.
Because YouTube's
Wow.
too sensitive, bro.
Yeah, they're
You
way
can't
too
have that.
sensitive. People getting banned left and right.
Okay, this is the guy that sells like freaking what's the stuff right here that he was saying like different drinks that would cure cancer and stuff like on his show. Like he sold all these products on his show.
He sold a drink that would cure
I
cancer.
don't
Something
think
like
it's
that too.
true.
Yeah, because that's Alex Jones. Because he's like a peddler.
1 second.
Yeah, look it up. Look up
Alex
Jones.
Jones. I'm looking him up right now.
Can't listen to that crazy man.
Yeah, he's entertaining, bro. He's a fucking asset to humanity, dog.
This guy's been too crazy.
Oh wow, Alex Jones, the top 10 health claims. And
Exactly.
Why they are wrong.
Exactly. I told you that too. I told you Alex Jones does that. And knowing that too, the thing that really pissed me off too is when he. All right, this is the reason why I don't
Sandy
like
Hook?
Alex Jones.
Sandy
Where
Hook?
yes, knowing that too, every time you think it's a
Where he
shooting, everything else too,
denounced that,
it's a
yeah.
government conspiracy. Come on, no. you
Well,
can't do
everything is a government conspiracy, VJ.
it.
So
No.
you don't think 9/11 was a government conspiracy?
No, absolutely. What I believe in, what happened in 9/11 too. 9/11 was a breakdown in intelligence, and in which case it was funded. Everyone knows that this is facts. It came out from the 9/11 Commission reports too, and which was admitted,
Get him, Sauce.
which was
Get him.
admitted to,
Get
which
him.
the Saudis,
Question, BJ,
actually
do you think 9/11 was staged or not?
no, absolutely. You tell me
So you
that
think it was
3,000,
real? You think
it's real.
9/11 was
So
real?
3,000 people
Wait, you don't
died.
think
If
it
it was
was?
staged, come on, man. No,
You think 9/11 was real?
it was, and that's what happened. It led to the war on terror. If it was all staged, we
You don't think it was, David?
You don't think it was staged to go to the war
Fight
on terror?
my pretty
no,
Oil?
no, absolutely not too.
Oh, okay.
Because look, this is something where it's
You
more
don't
so. It's,
think the way the buildings fell was demolition? You think
No.
a plane caused that?
no, it's a plane.
You're
Because,
making a lot of sense.
no, man,
You
no,
don't think it was demolition?
no. The
Oh,
thing
okay.
is, like I said before, there is a conspiracy where the government did hit a lot of information. That's why a lot of stuff is classified because they don't want you to know because it's the information that happened.
Do you think at least that they knew about it?
Of course they
Before
knew
it
about it.
happened?
No. Of course they did. The CIA, they already admitted. The CIA and FBI been knew that these terrorists were over here and they're infiltrated too. The problem with that too, what really happened is that there's too much money involved and so much politics. In which case, that the Saudis, remember, what was it like 17 or 16 of the hijackers were of Saudi origin? In which case and George Bush and the rest of the government had really close relationship with the king of Saudi Arabia. In which case they did not want
Yeah,
to
but
ruin.
VJ, there's a lot of people in Saudi Arabia that are like
No, that's the Wahhabis.
they're
the thing
very
very
influenced
religious,
by
yes.
the Iranians.
no, not in Saudi Arabia.
These were Wahhabists.
Yes, they were Wahhabis.
Are you sure they were Wahhabists?
100%. They were all Sunnis. They were all Sunnis. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
No. So
Okay,
they were
go on.
all that too, and that's the thing about it too is just what happened in 9/11 and everything else too. Even like think about it too. We worked hand in hand with Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden was an ally to us originally.
He's still a good friend of mine.
You know, another thing as well too, even more funnier too. Do you know like in Riyadh, Osama bin Laden's dad construction firm is the one that's building the tallest tower, the tallest building in the world. It's gonna be built there too by the Bin Laden group, the Bin Laden construction. So which I said before, like, you know, Bin Laden was very
Listen,
connected.
I
to
am an investor. Do not say anything bad about the Bin Laden group. Okay. I
definitely
have
not.
a lot of money to make off this group.
Don't believe David.
Oh yeah.
And I am a 20% stakeholder in the Bin Laden group.
You must be a very, very wealthy man.
Dude, if you watch the videos
I
of
wanted
how
it
the
to back.
towers fell, BJ, it's clear. Like the plane, like doesn't cause the building to fall like that. Like it's straight up demolition.
No, man, I cannot.
So I never knew that.
It's scary to admit it, but like dog, like watch the videos.
I'm gonna watch, like I
Do
said
you
before-
agree with me, David?
No.
Exactly. Well, you're
Yeah,
from New
man.
York. You're in New Jersey, New York. So you see how it's how deep it is there too.
Sons got so angry he just slapped down and he took out his.
I don't-
I have family members from there too.
I disagree
from
with
New
David.
York
Too
as
many-
well too.
Too many people lost their lives
Yeah.
in that whole incident
Yeah,
for that
I
for that to
can't.
be something staged. Like nah, man, that's too many lives lost, man. That's
And
fucked
you know,
up.
And knowing that too, you want to talk about the government? The government is terrible at keeping secrets. It would have been leaked that it was. If it
Oh,
was that.
stop with that nonsense.
Yeah, think about it too.
That's
Yes.
nonsense, VJ.
No, you
it
know
was
that.
just it would have been lit. Like it just
Oh,
would have
really?
got out there.
Yeah, think about it too. You have
No.
all these people that know too many
No.
stuff.
There is a conspiracy in the government to not tell secrets to people.
Of course it is.
For
too.
sure.
Of course.
So
it
there's
is.
not everything would get out there eventually. Like there are secrets that are kept to people's graves.
Yeah, but then like I said before, eventually things get leaked little by little.
Maybe.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
like I said before, everyone's saying about the government is good at holding secrets. They're not. They're terrible at holding secrets because too many people know too many things. So
Right, because secrets are no fun unless you tell everyone.
unless you tell everybody to, or you write a book.
You got that from The Office?
I don't know. Who knows? I have no idea where I got that from. It could have been me.
The
it could have been anyone else.
Office.
The Office, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
One of the best shows ever, The Office.
I like The Office. I'm not gonna say the best
know,
show, but it's
one
it
of the
was
best.
very very entertaining show.
But
What was the best show?
best show?
Man.
Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad.
Not Breaking Bad.
The Wire for me.
Oh my god, that's the only
Wire.
fucking
Wire.
show. That's the only fucking
No,
show he
that-
finished,
no, watch
dog.
out.
Every
No,
every time we
here we
talk
go.
about shows, he always goes The
was
Wire.
not that good.
That's
The
only.
Wire is
Still the only
amazing.
one I can watch.
Yeah, like that's like the only show he watched. They had a lot of gay stuff in there, so I like The Wire.
Breaking Bad.
What?
That's what you watch though. You watch you probably Omar.
You know, show is anime considered part of the show list that we're talking about?
Go ahead. Greatest show,
I don't
whatever.
care.
I'm gonna say Dragon Ball.
I don't want. No, I don't want to mix.
Dragon,
I don't want.
Dragon.
Pump the dragon.
You know, I don't.
Dragon
I
Ball
don't-
Z.
Hey, what
I
that
don't-
mean? Pump the
Na,
dragon.
na, 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 na.
Hey, what that mean when they pump the dragon? What that mean?
No, they
Ex-
rock the
VJ.
Dragon Ball Z.
No, I'm not gonna say Dragon Ball Z, but I don't know. I
You
think
don't rock the dragon?
I think it's gonna be between.
He's gonna say Game of Thrones.
Shit.
Except for
can't-
that
the-
last season.
You know,
It would have been Game
you-
of
the
Thrones.
shows
for me.
have to end properly, but this show here, I also agree it could have ended differently, which would be Sons of Anarchy. I'm not gonna say it's number one, but that's one of my favorite shows, and Breaking Bad is also good. Also, another show that ended kind of pissing everybody off, and then Game of Thrones, and then
Nobody has Walking Dead as a good show, right?
Yeah, Walking Dead.
is
You know
horrible.
the first 2 seasons.
the first 4 seasons were to me.
Not
I was
even four, the first
I was
two.
hooked like
Yeah.
a book on The
End
Walking
it.
Dead.
End it.
And
Right.
now it's still going on right now. Carl's gone. I think Rick is gone. I don't think they brought him back yet.
I don't know because I stopped
wanted to
watching
leave the
it's
show.
so bad now.
Oh,
They
wow.
killed him off because he wanted to leave.
Well, Carl. They killed Carl for that reason. Rick, they actually kidnapped his character and they flew him off, and he was gone for a while. VJ's asking for more liquor, guys. This guy is wasted.
Oh, definitely. So
Here, pour your own cup up. Let me see how much you're gonna pour, because I've been giving you little droplets and you just been chugging it down like a chugster.
Really? No.
You know what sounds good right now? Steve's Pizza.
Yes.
That's a big-
I
that's
used
a
to
long
think
drive.
Steve,
Wow.
I used to think Steve's is amazing, but then Adiamos. Adiamos is amazing.
All right, get out.
What do you know about that? I know.
You don't even know what that is. Well,
Yeah, you never
David,
seen
you
Hey,
not.
you thought Steve's was amazing until they started shooting in
What
front of it.
what mom and pop pizza place you eat at?
I like the Salvios.
Was that around here?
The Salvios is like a big chain. Like
Oh,
it's,
okay. Chain, it's
yeah.
chain pizza. Chain pizza is
The,
always the best.
One of the judges from Tattoo, what was it not Tattoo of Nightmares, but that what was that tattoo show on TBS?
Ink something? Ink Man?
Ink Masters.
Okay.
Yes, VJ. I
you
knew you would have.
You don't
it.
have cable.
You did it, bro.
You
You
right.
did
I
it.
have YouTube TV. Yeah, I'm just digital. I don't
Hell
even have
yeah,
cable.
man.
So yeah.
Let me get some of that
It's big.
liquor.
There you go, brother.
There we go.
Yeah. But so
That's
okay,
funny when the
that's
liquor.
your favorite. Okay, let me ask you this: even bigger. Do you like New York or deep dish or Chicago?
New York.
Come on, it's a stupid question.
No, what do you
You
mean
need
stupid?
to-
No,
you
there's a
If
lot
you
of
like
people.
any other pizza, you can go to hell. You can just die. I will.
Wait, wait,
say,
wait.
hey,
But
you look at
you said New York, deep
Well,
dish, and Chicago.
If
What's
there
the
were a
difference in
pizza
Chicago
war,
and
I
deep
would be on the
There's a
front
pizza war
lines
too. 'Cause A
murdering
lot of people are saying that Chicago
The
is
deep
better.
dish guys.
Deep dish guys too. They saying that deep dish is better than regular pizza.
And
Shut
Chicago,
up.
Chicago pizza. What's the
I've
difference with that?
had
You see?
the
No,
best
this is a
deep
big
dish from
debate here.
Chicago,
Right.
and there are at least 100 New York pizza stores that are better than that deep dish.
Really?
Stop it. Stop with your deep dish nonsense.
Since we're on the topic
and it's
of
not even pizza.
It's not pizza?
It's a souffle.
No, it's not.
It's a
It
souffle.
has all the ingredients of
it's
pizza.
a,
too,
it's
and
a
it's just.
kugel. It's a souffle. Stop it.
I feel like it's better because you know what? You get more. It's oh my god. It's even though it's more bread, you feel like it's
More filling.
More filling.
Bigger ain't
Yo,
always better.
I could have said any word. I could have said any word. VJ would agree with it. More. I said more filling. I said more stuffing. More stuffing. I should. Dog, like I could have said anything. He was just gonna go agree with it.
What I did like the other day that we went to.
What'd you like?
Texas de Brazil. That was my first time going there.
On my birthday. Shout out to your boy on his birthday,
really?
31st.
Yeah, Texas Brazil.
I liked it.
Do they keep like coming out with new?
Yeah.
It's
It's a
okay.
steakhouse. Yeah. It's a steakhouse.
I liked it.
All right, then we have made peace, guys.
Yeah, you say
Maybe we should all go to Texas de Brazil. One of us pay for everybody, and then the next time around we do it again.
$60 each.
Yeah, right.
$60 each.
Hey,
He's just trying to get a free meal. That's what it is.
I mean, come on, guys. Look, I brought this together. I'm like Samuel Jackson, and you guys are like the Avengers.
I'll pay for your thing as my share. Of
Y'all ever been to Gyukaku?
Huh?
The Japanese barbecue, Gyukaku, where you cook the food in front of you?
Oh,
it's a Korean.
That's
Korean.
Yeah, I went there.
It's a Korean
barbecue.
Japanese, BJ.
Nah, I never had it.
Well, I mean, the concept like that too is like Korean. It's a
Watch
Korean
out, VJ.
What's
VJ
that
know
called
everything.
when they do it in front of you? The
Hibachi.
hibachi.
Yeah, hibachi.
It's like Benihana.
You never been to Benihana's?
I've been to Benihana.
Oh, I
Well,
was
actually,
gonna say.
they
But
just
he's talking about a Korean one.
Yeah, that's when you cook it yourself. They have the pit in the middle, and they give you the raw meat,
Right.
and you cook
I
it.
love the volcano. I don't know
You
why.
love volcano?
Volcano
What
has been
volcano?
a theme tonight.
What volcano?
Where they
This
do
volcano?
the onion volcano. They
Oh,
put onions
the trick,
around
the
it,
trick,
they
the trick.
put, the oil inside,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they blow it up.
Sounds like we got to go to
Well, you know
Volcano
what's
Bay
funny
too.
about Benihana? I can never finish the food. Like, I guess because they bring you little by little.
Yeah.
You get full faster.
That's
Benihana's,
one of their
I agree.
tactics. Yeah.
Benihana's, any other hibachi place, I could never finish the food. The Blue Ginger,
Right.
yo, I've been.
Oh, he dropped the drink. Hey, the
That
party
was you,
foul.
dude?
That was me.
Yeah.
It's right there by your
Why
foot.
did I do that?
I don't know.
But speaking of
It
which,
was
have you,
over here.
I don't know.
Hold up.
There's a Houdini in here.
but speaking of which, have you been to the new Benihana's? They just
They
rebuilt
just
it.
open it.
It's
I
open.
mean,
It just
I
opened.
mean, it's a new building, but it's the same shit going inside it. All right.
The same food, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it. I clean it up later, bro. Don't worry about it. I don't got it. Yeah, I clean it up later. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
I mean-
Yeah, roaches in here.
Well, obviously, I want more liquor. 'Cause
Yeah, go
Obviously, we see
good.
that too.
Get more. Kill it. Don't let VJ see you killing it.
You got jokes.
But
But
No, but since we're on the topic of what's better, what's better.
How did that fall off? Did anyone see that?
No, I didn't.
I didn't hit it. I didn't
It must
feel
because you know the AC's
the
on.
wire, probably the wire from there too. But anyway,
You're all up on this wire thing. That shows the wire.
You brought it back. But yeah. Speaking of which, like you
No,
know,
no. The fact that we're on the topic of what's better than what. Let's get on this topic because I wanted to
Go
get
ahead.
on it. What do you prefer? Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Videos, Disney Plus. I think that's all the medium thing that I know.
I'd have to say cable.
Who the fuck has cable?
Well, actually, you know what? You
nowadays?
forgot about there's HBO Max now that's coming out.
Of course.
HBO.
Listen,
Nah,
Netflix.
I'm talking.
nothing
Oh,
compares.
wait.
There
Wait.
is HBO
And
Max.
there's Apple TV. I'm talking about platforms that have their own original shows.
HBO has it too. There's HBO now.
Netflix hands down has the best original shows.
Yeah.
The other
I think you're going with
companies
Netflix
are catching up.
because Netflix been out for so long now.
Yeah, exactly.
Netflix is like the grandfather, and these shows are like his
I think
grandkids. like-
Amazon is slowly creeping up.
No, Amazon is slowly creeping up. The
Amazon
Boys,
has the money.
yeah.
Amazon has
has
the
the
oh,
money.
of course,
Yeah.
of course.
I mean, for my opinion, right now too is like I would say like you know what for new content, Amazon has it, but for existing legacy type titles, it would definitely be like Netflix.
Yeah, but
and
Netflix is still getting big stars to do their movies. They got another movie just on there with Ben Affleck, who just came out about the government. I'm surprised you didn't watch it. I just watched it today.
Triple Frontier.
Didn't they
No,
have
no.
Al Pacino and what was that?
The Irishman.
Yeah,
The
the
Irishman.
Irishman.
The Irishman.
A 3-hour
Speaking of
movie.
which, too, did you finish it too?
I didn't
Yes,
finish
I
it.
finished
I
it.
did finish it. It was amazing.
How
Even
could
though it
I
was, like,
not finish that?
Oh no, I
You're
gotta say,
excited, dog.
oh
Calm
yeah,
your-
'cause
calm
you know
your
what?
wiener
One of
down,
my-
bro.
hold on, 'cause,
Damn,
you know, my favorite
Jesus.
type of movie genre, I love gangster movies.
But you're not a
yeah.
gangster.
I know because you know what my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh,
You got jokes.
Oh,
But
man.
one of my favorite movies all time is Casino. I love Casino.
Casino's the greatest.
Yes,
I haven't seen that.
Casino is one of my favorite.
I can watch that.
You
I've
like
watched that a
Casino
million
over
times.
Scarface?
Yeah. Huh?
You like Casino over Scarface?
Yes.
Casino
I would watch.
over-
Yeah.
I'd rather
Casino
watch.
Yes.
over Carlito's Way?
Yes.
100%.
Carlito's Way?
I'd rather watch Casino. What? Come on, Casino is
Casino
just.
over Scarface?
Yes.
First of all, Scarface, like you don't get high on your own supply, loser. That guy's a loser.
Dog, that's crazy.
Come on, man. Like
dog.
if I had like, I would just rather watch Casino because I felt like it's a better story. Scarface doesn't really have a story. Like if you love just like
Casino like narrates a story.
What do you mean
Exactly.
Scarface
Like,
doesn't have a story from nothing to something? Are you serious?
no man, but it's a
You don't
very
gotta be so
simple
close, guy.
story. It's not like it's something like it's interesting like Casino. Like in Casino, you see someone that had nothing. Like he just builds up and he just lost everything. And you see
That's
like all
the same
different
story of
facets.
Scarface.
No, but you see all the facets where you see things actually grow up, like how things are. In Scarface is like
this
literally
nigga
okay.
came over as an immigrant. He fucking built up everything, and then he got greedy and fucking lost everything.
Yeah, but that's a typical gangster movie. That's like
It's-
as generic as it could get.
Tell us that.
I mean, don't
every
tell me
day.
it's a good
He got
movie.
too greedy and lost it all. Whoa.
Don't get me wrong, it's a good
That's
movie.
like American Gangster. Like,
Yeah.
What,
American Gangster did it better than Scarface.
That's what Denzel, right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I seen that one. I seen those movies when I was a shorty, so I wasn't
But
paying
you
too
gotta
much
look at
attention.
the time though. You saying American Gangster did it better? Look when American Gangster came out. Look when Scarface came out. Those
It came
are
in 83.
two big
Whatever.
different times.
But if you want to say that too, one of the greatest movies ever was Godfather. That's one of the greatest movies. ever.
I disagree. I was extremely bored throughout
Oh,
all.
no.
It's
It's
just
Godfather
it's
better than
God-
Goodfellas?
Oh, that's a.
not a friggin' chance. Not a chance.
It depends. Like, if you really-
Godfathers is just some Italian war that they put out there.
No, the Godfather is just like the dialogue and just like how it is.
Goodfellas is more realistic.
No, the Godfather is
You're crazy,
more.
bro.
I haven't seen any of those movies.
You haven't seen that? Too? If you
I
like
haven't
really
seen
good,
Godfather.
If you're a cinemaphobe, then you will like the Godfather and Godfather 2. Godfather 2 was really good.
Godfather 2.
Yeah,
I haven't seen any of those movies. I only like movies with guns and gore.
that's what it is too.
And
It
head-
has a
and
lot
head-
of things
and
about
head-
it.
and
But
head-
you don't like
no.
that.
Godfather's a lot of
Godfather
politics.
is too
Godfather's
slow.
a lot of
It
politics.
is, like I said before.
Head-
I like movies that just build up the drama. I love that just builds up the tension.
Look
over
at this
time.
boy with his hands again. Not the magician.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Goodfellas is good. Yeah, but Goodfellas is amazing. You know, Goodfellas is amazing. Like, you know, was the first time in the movie. Ever since I was young, I always wanted to be a gangster. Like, come on, that's just iconic.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think Goodfellas got Godfather.
I liked Good Burger.
Welcome to Good Burger.
Can I
Welcome to
get
Good
your
Burger.
order?
Whatever happened to that guy? With
He's doing all that now. They relaunched all that. I think it already got canceled though.
Whoosh.
So that was a big epic
No,
fail.
Keenan's on Saturday Night Live.
Saturday
he's
Night
like-
Live. He's
yeah,
booming.
Yeah,
He was on. He came on all that. The remake too as well too. He came back on that. But like I said, I think that shit.
I mean, I remember that too. That was like when we was younger, watching All That too. All That was pretty funny. It was like our version of like SNL.
it was
Yeah,
funnier.
younger
It
version.
was,
It was
funnier
funny.
back then. It
It
was
was-
back then. Everybody had cable. It was funnier.
I mean,
but
I'm trying to think like
nowadays, you know, I got Hulu, I got Netflix, I
Right.
got Amazon, I got.
But is it just me
Disney
too, like,
Plus.
where you feel like the shows back then were funnier than it is now?
Nah, I think they're
Yes.
funnier. I think for me
I
they're
thi-
funnier now because I'm an
Really?
adult, so I can understand a lot
You
of the
can't
jokes.
do the same things that you could do back
That is
then.
true. That is very
I
true.
mean,
That is very true. You have to filter a lot of things out now, but I mean, that's just
everything
the
I
way we
watch
live.
now, it's like, oh wow, they just did that because it's like PC and
Yeah,
it's getting boring.
With the-
Everything now is PC,
It's repetitive, yeah.
PC. What's
politically correct.
correct.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
woke.
to make sure.
LGBT.
It's boring. Like it's the
new
same.
Marvel, have
boring.
you seen that? The new Marvel with the gay whatever.
I have
cool.
not
the
seen
gay
it.
Spider-Man? I've seen comics about the
How
gay.
many Spider-Mans do they want me to watch?
Yeah,
There's so many
there's a gay
Spider-Mans.
Spider. They want to have a gay Spider-Man. There was a gay Green
Or like with
Lantern.
the new Star Wars with the.
Oh, you're talking about the kiss?
female.
Remember
The
we
kiss
spoke
at
about
the
that
end,
too,
Oh,
yeah, we
the
spoke
Star
about that.
Wars.
Yeah.
I just stopped after the first.
But
one.
damn it, on Netflix is good at that too though. Every Netflix, like the new movie I was telling you about with the new one that just came out with Ben Affleck, there was they have a gay character in there with her girlfriend. They just, you know,
But you
this-
see,
this
it's
is what
like
we live in
Star
now.
Wars. It's like they broke all the rules
yeah.
just to accommodate a female lead.
Yeah. For a split sec. Oh yeah.
Like
the
it's,
female lead.
it just bothers me that like everything has to like be.
Well, you gotta remember they gotta play their audience. You gotta remember.
Yeah.
They
What's
gotta
their
play
audience? Their audience is guys.
Right,
Star
but,
Wars?
The
but,
audience,
yeah.
But it's
Star
a-
Wars
No. You gotta remember.
And
No,
they make
for the younger
John
generation.
Boyega look like a pussy.
it's
That-
a
they did
it's
that
a
to
new
myself.
it's a new trilogy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're picking up from the last story, but it's a new trilogy, and they want to get a new crowd. You know, like a new
you know, you
set
gotta,
of
you
fans.
gotta have diversity.
I
Let's put
just
it that
watched Shaft the other day,
way. Oh, yeah.
The-
What,
the new one?
70
The new
version?
Shaft, the new
Or-
Shaft.
I haven't seen that.
and
yet.
they made that kid look like a
Yeah.
p-word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but you know what? Like, but you remember.
Like it's like sickening at this point. Stop! Like we get it already.
Yeah. So you want the movie to come back and be like a classic movie that we grew up watching.
Like a badass movie. Like we don't need. Movies are supposed to be like an escape from reality.
But you know what movies like that? John Wick.
Yeah,
They
John
keep
Wick.
it real.
John Wick is cool.
John Wick
but
is cool.
Yeah, I mean.
I didn't see.
It's cool, but it's straight action. I want story too, at least.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with straight action. That shit was fire action too.
That is an issue.
I go
Yeah.
past that, bro. Like that straight action shit. I want story.
You want
There's
some-
not
like-
enough story.
Well, that's the reason why.
substance.
That's the reason why. Like, I can't really watch.
I
Like,
want substance.
I can't really watch Fast and Furious. Like for Fast and Furious, it has no.
It's too
no
over
story.
the top.
It's
like,
over
no
the top.
story.
Yeah,
It's
like.
just action.
Yeah.
Oh no, let's not get into Fast and the Furious. That trailer alone pissed me off. This man was Tarzaning across the mountain in a fucking car, dog. Like, come
If you
on,
talk about
bro.
fantasy, they take it like it's like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Like Fast and the Furious, like it was fun for a little bit too, but then it was just like, oh my god, they just, too much.
I know. How long have we been going?
We are at the 1 hour and 20 minute mark.
I think we should cut it here.
I think so too.
Right.